안녕하십니까. Good afternoon. Today is sunny day and sunny day. The President Kim Chun-ho, the members of the State University of New York, Korea, and the Honorable the ex-Minister Oh Myung, members of the faculty and the board of trustee and the proud parents and the families and the alumni, and above all graduates from SBU and FIT. Thank you very much for inviting me as a speaker. I am greatly honored to be here. This school means a lot to me. The current political circumstances in South Korea allow me an hour and to address you. I entertain the idea to fully make use of it to give you a final lecture, but my aide is cut off the part from my speech and urged me that if I do that, I lose my seat in the coming election. So here is the short version of it. 9 years ago, when I was elected as a mayor of Incheon Metropolitan City, I had a clear goal to make Incheon into a global metropolis of Korea. Back then, Songdo, Luk Rim, and the desert-esque island was still under construction. I was afraid that Songdo might become another one of those typical cities without a special spark that makes a city lively. I thought the way to get this spark was to bring youth. I think you know the Songdo, if departed two words, Song and Do, and Song Do. When I election campaign, as the candidate for mayor, I strongly urge it to, if I elect mayor, I can do Song, my family name, Do I can. So I still vividly remembered how Dr. Stanley, the president of Stony Brook University, and I worked together to secure SUNY in Songdo. There were so many hardships, but we finally made it. Let me very interesting background story. When the Kim Chun-ho, president of SUNY Korea, Songdo, as you know, Stanley, the president of SUNY, his daughter is very fan of a girl generation, 소녀시대, as you know. But Stanley asking me to meet the Korea pop idol, the 소녀시대 members. At that time, I didn't remember the 소녀시대 the name. So at that time, coincidentally, hosting the Times Square of New York City, they are strong, the performers. So I directly called the president of SCM, Lee Soo-man, please to meet directly at Stanley Friend's daughter and they take picture of the girl generation. It's okay, yes, so he's very satisfied. And I trying to hold my best to invite the Stony Brook University in Songdo area. Dear graduates, thank you. Your decision to study here at SUNY Korea to be part of this community made this campus as well as the whole city vibrant and bright. Your days in university have been given you some valuable things. You gained the knowledge that will last with you for life. You now know how to think critically, and you now know how to argue. You now know how to deal with people from different cultures. Most importantly, you now know how to endure and never give up. My last message to you is fight. Fight for all things you want. Back in my college days in 1980s, I fought for freedom of democracy here in Korea. And as a mayor in Incheon, I fought to build a school here in Songdo. Nothing was free. I want you to fight as well. Fight for the career you want. Fight for the opportunity, dream, values. Fight for those that makes your heart beat. Fight against those that makes your heart ache. Fight to build the world. Fight to prejudice. Fight to any kind of discrimination. And so the racism, I strongly to encourage all of you to fight all kind of contradiction. Especially nowadays, I'm very concerned of global warming, climate change. Even Mr. Trump, president of the United States, denied these apparent scientific results. But I am very impressed when the president of France, Macron, to have a chance to joint address in the Capitol Hill, at that time he strongly emphasized, there is no planet B. I touched my heart his word. There is no planet B. When you was the midnight, you saw the sky, many spangled the stars, but the immense universe, only Goldilocks situation is the blue planet is the Earth. Nowadays, every country leaders, today, the Xi Jinping, president of China, to visit North Korea, and the Prime Minister of Japan, Abe Shinzo, and Mr. Trump of the United States, many leaders, they emphasized America first, China first, Japan first, and Russia first. I don't think so. We are all the human beings, only one planet. Nowadays, we are facing challenge. Every single country cannot meet this challenge. We all should together, sharing wisdom, all the my best human beings. We are faced the challenge of global warming. You know, very famous the drama, the Game of Thrones, the winter's coming. And Mr. Trump quote is to the barrier, wall is coming. I don't. Not war is coming, is to end, catastrophe is coming, global warming. You know, every news to show the glacier of the Arctic area melting down, and we have the drought and the tsunami, and the fortification and the desertification is rapidly wide and wide. So today I saw the article, India, they are shortage of water, many reservoirs, the back dry up. It's a big problem. You know, dinosaurs of the 160 million years they are living in the world. Just from the Jurassic area, only 60 million years before they disappear. Human beings, only 4 million years we are living in Earth. The present Homo sapiens, just 200,000 years. But nowadays, human being, we are expropriate the natural resources. We are abused natural energy, air pollution, getting severe. So many women, it's my daughter, 29 years old. My daughter, don't want to have a child. Even there's the many young generation do not marry, so it's a big problem. So when I mayor in the city, I strongly to invite headquarters of Green Climate Change, GCF, Climate Change, Global Climate Fund, is here in Songdo. Now it's working. So it's in my case to all together. Reason why my children always to ask me, Daddy, why you become a politician? The reputation of politics is not good. His income is not good compared to my lawyer, the occupation. So at that time, I will reply to my children, your daddy's a strong mission to fight the global warming and to fight for unification of our country. So, let me close my address. Every year graduated, congratulations again. When you go to the society, you are faced many challenges. Do not escape from these problems. You are front this challenge together and cooperate each other to fight, overcome any kind of problems. Today, after years of intensive studying, many sleepless nights and countless essays, you are finally done. Today is entirely for you. You should be proud of yourself, as I certainly am proud of you. In my intention, probably next year or two, I want to invite President of the United States, Mr. Trump, here. Songdo is a very symbolic area of the cooperation and the United States and Korea alliance. Not only military action, economic area, but academic area, very symbolic monument is the SUNY Korea and FIT. Thank you very much.